Hello there my fellow holodeble heroes, and welcome to another Galactic Challenge video. You've probably had it a go yourself, and you know what we were in for it. It seems like we were worried about Gungan challenges in terms of we having to use Gungans versus the enemies without Jar Jar, but as a matter of fact it seems like we should be worried about facing Gungans in these Galactic challenges just because they do have an Omicron active, so it's in one way, maybe it's even more nasty than the previous one. I don't know. Anyways, let's look at the modifier first. We have Naboo again. So again, this is the bigger fish modifier. It's a very long-winded attack, so I'm not going to bore you with it. But essentially, a random unit at the start of the battle gains this bigger fish modifier, and they get a bunch of stat boosts. So in most cases, if enemy gets it, you might as well retreat and try again. I mean, in some of the footage that I'll show you, enemy did get it, and I was still able to win. But for the most part, you might just want to have to back out, do again. So it's going to be one of those things where even if you do have the right units to get this done, you might need to restart 10-15 times, because in my testing at least seems like, I don't know, maybe I just got lucky, but it seems like enemy was getting the bigger fish more often than me. So that's a huge part of today's RNG. Then in terms of the modifier, the code, I mean, it's an okay modifier, but when Gungans have so much ways of preventing your attacks out of turn, I don't know. I guess it helps a little bit in the long run, like if you can survive the initial opening 2-3 waves, then at least you ramp up a little bit. So I guess that's nice in one way. And the Gungan modifier, as always, I just go like, I don't know what it does. I don't have Gungans, I don't use them, so I don't fully understand what they do. All I know is they're annoying even without a modifier, and this modifier just makes them even more Gungan, even more crazy. Like in their second or third turn, they always just one-shot your entire team. It's just ridiculous. Even, you know, high relic squad, just one shot by one AoE. It's just, it's ridiculous, this modifier. Let's just put it that way. And then in terms of feats, we have to win with a full team of Mandalorians. Again, depending on, you know, what Mandalorians you have, you know, how far they can take you. And then you have to inflict damage over time 30 times. Then normally our trusty Darth Vader can get something done. I was actually able to get Darth Vader lead work on tier 6, but tier 7 was already a struggle, and yeah, it's gonna be a tough one today for damage over times, as well as no tanks in your squad without, you know, using any sort of Galactic Legend. So that's what I'll have to do today to get max rewards. But if you don't have, you know, those rare units that I'll show you to get max rewards, you can just get Silver Crate, get your 2 Omicrons, I guess, and don't stress that much. So what I'll do first, I will go onto tier 8 with Mandalorians, and I was able on tier 8 with this Mandalorian squad to get all the feats done, and this unlocks Silver Crate for you. And then I'll use Bo-Katan and Lights and Mandalorians on the tier 10 to get max rewards. But if you don't, at least if you do have Maul, I think tier 8 should be doable. So you need Maul lead for his leadership, Best Commando, I guess, a little bit nice there for his damage immunity. Then we have Canderous, he will do damage over time feat for you with his basic, and then finally their armor for her mass assist, and then Bo-Katan for the heal whenever we do attack out of turn. So that's the squad. Let's hop in the battle, and again, I needed 5 or 6 attempts to line this up, so by no means it's gonna be a cakewalk. I just start off with a basic just to get rid of the death mark on Jar Jar. As you can see, Gungan Phalanx actually got a bigger fish, so not the ideal start, but I just kept going, maybe see what happens. Yeah, that's fine. We just need Canderous to get a turn, do his AoE, and now Maul can get going. So what I'll do first, I will put buff immunity on Phalanx, so now when I go all out on shield generator, Phalanx can't get a taunt. So that's kind of the easiest way to get around the taunt, get shield generator down with all those assists from Maul right out of the gate. And now you just have to kind of take these guys apart, and hopefully, you know, you can survive. Here on tier 8 they don't do as much damage as on tier 10, but they can still overwhelm you if you're not careful. So just going after Talpars first, I think, like his AoE is the deadliest, I think, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Come on guys, you've got this. I have no idea what Gungans do. All I know is that once their thermometer train starts rolling, it's very difficult to recover. But so far we are hanging in there. So there we go, the Mandalorian modifier with all those stacks of code giving us extra counter chance. helping us out a little bit here to get some attacks out of turn, just to recover some health and protection because of unique on Bo-Katan. I'm just gonna go into Whistling Birds, see if you know, we can knock somebody out with Whistling Birds as well. I'm not on 5 stacks of Anguish yet, so I'll just do basic with Maul. Unfortunately had ability block there on my armor, so I was not able to use her mass assist. Tarpals goes down, and let's go on Bombardier next, because like I don't fully understand Kid from Gungans, but it seems like from playing this challenge over and over again, it seems like they were the 2 main damage dealers. So once you get those 2 guys down, then you're just basically in a cleanup territory. Shouldn't be hopefully too difficult to knock these guys out. As you can see, even with them getting the bigger fish at the start, because I was able to land a buff immunity and, you know, get things going, then take down shield generator. But yeah, by no means is this gonna be easy. But anyway, pull through, completed here on tier 8 all the feats in a single battle, which now unlocks silver crate. So if that's as far as you go today, no need to stress, you got your 2 Omicrons and you can be on your way. Now if you do have specific units, which I'm about to show you, they can take you up a level all the way to the max crate. So first, now let's hop over to tier 10 and we'll knock out the Mandalorian feat. So for this one, we'll be using Bo-Katan Mandalore and the light side Mandalorians. Now I've seen others in Discord saying that they were able to get it with Maul lead and dark side Mandalorians as well, if you do have obviously gear and Imperial Commando there, a relic top, but mine had relic free. I don't know, I kept trying, I just couldn't get them to work. Just wanted to highlight, you might want to try the dark side Mandalorians under Maul lead as well, if you do have them, you know, good modded and good relic. However, Bo-Katan Mandalore I think is gonna be a good one. As you can see, I'm bringing in armor as the 5th one, not IG-12 and Grogu, just because armor's basic deals damage twice on her basic, which means she can knock out, you know, more shield generators than maybe some other would. I guess Sabine could be a good option, because I think her basic actually deals damage 4 times, but the reason why I'm not using Sabine is because probably more players will have armor relic top rather than Sabine. So hopefully, you know, this will be a little bit more accessible, although having Bo-Katan Mandalore isn't the most accessible things, I can understand that. But otherwise, yeah, it's gonna be a rough one here. That's tier 10, guys. But anyway, actually I was able to do it on my 2nd attempt, so it wasn't too bad. Just gonna clear off the death mark there from Jar Jar. I'm just gonna do an AoE now with Paz. Now they start going. Alright, let's go ahead and do mass assist right out of the gate onto shield generator. As you can see, just about took it down. Again, having armor or Sabine there with their basics that deal damage more than once will definitely help you there. But right now, you think, oh, I took shield generator down, I can just hit autoplay, lay back and relax and wait for my red crate. Oh no, you gotta earn this one. Oh man, you're getting absolutely wrecked even with shield generator down. Luckily, Bo-Katan Mandalore. Again, I'm a reasonably new owner of Bo-Katan, so I don't fully understand what she does, but man, she proved very durable in this challenge, so that's okay, I guess. So you can see all these exposes were absolutely getting wrecked. Alright, anyway, start working on Tarpals, I guess. He's the main damage dealer. Let's go into Whistling Birds, see if we live long enough to actually use them. There goes Paz, and there goes his bonus turn. Oh my, it's ridiculous, man. Alright, I'll just keep going and see what happens. Sure, keep throwing rocks or bombs or whatever you got at me. There we go, Whistling Birds. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, man, just die. You were not really useful anyways. Alright, Bo-Katan, looks like it's all on you to save the legacy of Mandalore. Ooh! She might actually pull this off, guys. Come on, you've got this, girl. You've got it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Keep hitting them. What, they've got a stun? Who stunned me? Was it Jar Jar? Okay, let's go after Jar Jar next. I don't want to get stunned again. Come on. There we go. Jar Jar's down. Wow, she's gonna solo the entire Gungan squad. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, there we go. So if you do have Bo-Katan Mandalore, I found it fairly straightforward, to be honest. However, this was not straightforward. Lord Vader lead for damage over times in tier 10 because, you know, I wasn't using Canderous with Mandalorians. And then it's not that he would probably live long enough anyways. And then bringing in Darth Bane for the rule of 2, which allows us, you know, to ignore the taunt. We're getting some extra stats and stuff. So yeah, that's what it took today to get max rewards for me, at least. Yeah. Anyway, what I want to do is whenever I can put buff immunity on Phalanx so it doesn't get taunt. While I do appreciate while Bane is alive I can ignore the taunt, I didn't know how long Bane will survive in this one, so just wanted to make sure once Bane gets defeated at least I have buff immunity on Phalanx, so then Lord Vader won't be able to ignore taunt anymore, but can still keep going after shield generator because buff immunity will prevent Phalanx to get a taunt. I'm pretty sure they've got some sort of cleanse on their squad, so they might cleanse it off, but for now it's sticking. So with buff immunity locked in, now going all out on shield generator. I mean, so far we're surviving. Okay, I will just keep going, I guess, but obviously with only 2 units it will take a while before we burn for the shield generator. Well, yeah, I don't want to trigger the taunt actually on Phalanx, so until I get buff immunity back on him, I'll just keep hitting him. Oh, he got a taunt anyway now. Well, I might as well go after shield generator while I can ignore the taunt still. Let's head into the ultimate. I might lose Bane in a moment, so let's see if I can reapply that buff immunity. Resisted. Oh boy, not very good. I'll just keep going. How we looking? Come on, Bane. Okay, they're going after Lord Vader now. Let's do another AoE. Lock in those ability blocks. Not sure they'll do much. Okay, I mean, Bane is hanging in there. Not sure for how much long though. So let's ignore the taunt while we can. Alright, there he goes, Bane. So now I can't ignore the taunt anymore with Lord Vader. So let's go ahead and lock in the buff immunity. Yeah, we got it this time, so we should be able to go for shield generator again now, because we don't worry about Phalanx gaining the taunt. So let's go ahead. Boom. There we go. Alright. I guess, yeah, there we go. Just keep hitting. So same thing like maybe I did it with on tier 8 with Maul Mandalorians. Getting that buff immunity on the Phalanx kind of allows you, you know, to keep going after shield generator. Let's make an AoE. We are hanging in there. Let's go ahead and reapply that buff immunity on Phalanx. Perfect. Just nobody cleanse it, please. Alright. Keep going, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Lord Vader. There we go. We got ultimate lined up. Just in time. Let's smack an AoE. We're stuck behind the taunt again. Okay, they dropped the taunt. He got the taunt. Okay, here we go. Buff immunity. Another AoE. Come on, Lord Vader. Couple of more hits. They started cleansing now. The buff immunity. Okay, not ideal. Here we go. But luckily we got another ultimate coming our way. Reapplying the buff immunity. Smack another AoE. There we go. All in a shield generator while we have buff immunity. All in. Hey, down. And there we go. Whew. But unlike Mandalorians, actually once you do get shield generator down with Lord Vader, this point Lord Vader is jacked up already. You can just go ahead, I think, hit autoplay, and you should be good to go. I'm like, do you know what? I don't even know what these Gungans do. Let's just Lord Vader figure it out on auto. And as you can see, Lord Vader is so jacked up at this point that he's just like one-shotting all the Gungans. And yeah, that's what it took today to get max crate. An epic confrontation unit, a galactic legend, and a conquest unit. Yikes. Definitely not looking for more Gungan challenges, but that's our second one within a month, so maybe it's gonna be like a monthly occurrence. So hopefully, I know today the teams were not the most accessible to most of you out there. I had a test, play around with different kinds of stuff, but yeah. Today it'll take quite a lot, even to get that silver crate. So hopefully it was useful and helpful, showing you at least what worked for me. Again, lots of RNG involved because of the whole bigger fish modifier. So hopefully it was useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments or on my Discord server how you guys are getting on today's challenge. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.